again, everybody, and welcome to Pittsburgh Ice Arena here in the Steel City. And man, let me tell you something for you folks back home. Be glad you're watching from your living room or family room or wherever you're watching, because it's cold in this place. Your starting lineup here for the Phantoms is going to be B-Mac, Johan, Nico Lucadello. Blue liners are going to be McCray and Zaire. And Jose Bardales Jr. is in net. Number 32 is your Tendy. 15 minutes are on the clock to get this contest underway, and the Phantoms are working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. Phantoms are dressed in their white jerseys with the orange piping around the waist, and they have white socks with purple piping around them. The pants are purple with the vertical orange and white stripe. The Palmyra Black Knights is the opponent. They're dressed in all red jerseys and red socks with black piping around the armbands, waist, and socks. And they have black pants, no striping. At 14:22, we got a shot here from the Phantoms in an offensive zone faceoff in a left wing circle here on the near side all the way down. And the Phantoms go for the line change. It's going to be Double D along with Kerwick and Brandon Kao up front. Stamper and Monaco are your blue liners from left to right. Face off for Double D, picked up by the Black Knights. Going to chip it around Stamper. He's going to collect it and goes D to D to Rock. Rock in front of his own blue line. Curls back around here to the far side in front of the Phantom benches, pushing it up the ice with speed. Cuts to the middle, across the blue line, high into the slot, collapsed down by 4, makes his way to the net, and knocked off the puck, but out here to the point, picked up by Stamper. Is going to send one into the right wing corner. Double D, cover and D for Rock. Down in the right half wall, coming in is Brandon Kao. Monaco in front of the net. DeNormandie trying to get one to the net. Picked up here by Kao. Over to Rocco. Rocco, top of left circle, hangs on to it. Left wing side here, near side. Rocco puts him into the wall. Loose change collected by Keegan Kerwick. Monaco still on the rush there. Now he backs up. Here comes Double D to join the fray. Out to the blue line for Stamper. And it's picked up by Bronson here in front of his own blue line. Sends it over to Monaco. Monaco pulls it back. Going to push it up the ice. Try to kick it forward. He gets knocked off the puck. In comes Double D. Monaco puts him into the wall. Hammers it loose for Brandon Kao. Backing off is Rocco. Rock behind the net's going to send a little D-to-D pass here for Stamper. Stamper goes up the ice here for Kerwick. Kerwick trying to drag it forward. Hits DeNormandie. Puck is dancing at the blue line. In and out it goes. Picked up by the Black Knights. Firing a shot. Saved by Junior. Into the right wing corner here for Bronson Stamper. 13-11 to go. Toward the net. Monaco falls on top of it. Junior doesn't see it. And they're going to get one in the net. Palmyra scores here, number 89 on the score sheet. At 13:05 to go here in the period. And the Phantoms go for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Turles along with Cushman and Seitsinger. Blue liners are going to be McCray and Maldonado, Limon and M&D. Hitting the brakes towards Cushman is going to be the Black Knights. Cushman knocked it free. Turles slams it forward. Cushman slammed it forward to Turles. And Turles across blue line, wide left. Heading in top left circle, fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given as Seitsinger comes in. Looking for the second look opportunity at 12:46. Face-off goes at a left wing circle. Let's change that scoreboard up, folks. Phantoms chasing 1-0 here early in the first period. Seitsinger comes in right off the face-off. He gets tied up. Black Knights pick up the loose change left to right. They're going to break out, touching it forward here. Top to right circle, far side. Poke checked away by Cushman. Picked up by McCray right in front of the penalty boxes, trying to slam it back towards Turles. McCray fans on it. Loose change collected by Blake. Here comes number 45 across blue line, wide right. Top to right circle, fires a snapper. Blocked by the Black Knights on the far side. Coming out towards Turles, trying to send one on his own. Over the stick of McCray. Stepping up is Maldonado. Knocked down by the Black Knights. Towards McCray, white ring side. Heads towards the net. Blocked off of Maldonado, escape back to McCray. McCray headmans it toward Cushman. Knocked free by Seitsinger. Seitsinger pushing it up, trying to get it over to Turles. Picked off by the Black Knights. Turles stands him up. Picked up by Cushman right in front of us here in the neutral zone. And the Black Knights pick his pocket on the offensive side of it, muscling it inside the zone, but Turles stuffs it and sends it right back out of the neutral zone, and the Black Knights are going to regroup. There's a nice big old piece of plywood you see right in front of you, folks. That's what's blocking out our view here of the neutral zone. Apparently they didn't have a piece of glass to replace it with. Over here to the near side, stepping in is Bronson Stamper. Knocked loose by the Black Knights, picked up by Johan Kim. Kim going back in front of his own blue line, sends it right back the other way. Picked off by the Black Knights into their own blue line. Walking it in, sends it into the left wing corner, spinning dime puck for Max Zaire. Behind the net of Junior left to right here on the near side. Sends it over to B-Mac. B-Mac on the breakout. Got a little bit of time and space, makes a move. He's got Lucadello on the other side. Couldn't get it to him. And Zaire collects the loose change that was blocked by the Black Knights, sends it over to Lucadello, who chips it in deep. It's Johan, Kim, and B-Mac on the forecheck. Black Knights send it over here to the near side. Backing up is Zaire. On the defensive side of it is Johan Kim in the left wing corner. Cut off by Max at the blue line. Sends it right back in for Johan. Johan's got B-Mac head of the slot. B-Mac high left circle, trying to fire a shot. Black Knights get to it first and got a piece of it to slow it down. And the goaltender's going to smother it and we get a whistle at 11:03 to go here in the first. Face off to the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. Lineup out there now is going to be B-Mac along with Kim and Lucadello up front. Blue liners are going to be Maldonado and Monaco. Over to Maldonado goes D to Rocco. Rocco going to chip it forward. Knocked off the puck by the Black Knights. Here they're coming. Maldonado on the back check. Looks to fire a shot. Over Junior here to the near side. Picked up by B-Mac. Coming in is going to be Johan. Popped it free. Right side. Sauced across. Kicked away by Maldonado into the hands of Lucadello. Lucadello going to make a move to the outside. Centering ice. And sent right back inside the zone. We're going to get a penalty here, I believe it is. Is it a penalty? Or it must have gone out of play. Nope. Oh yeah, it went out of play, folks. I thought he was going to call a penalty. That call, the whistle came from the far side of the ice at 10:39 to go. Excuse me. Face off just outside the zone. Actually, back over to center now. He takes it out there. It's going to be B-Mac, Kim, and Lucadello up front. Stamper and McRae are your blue liners. Face off won by the Knights. Going to go right up here to the near side. Over in the hands of Bronson. Stamper inside his own zone. Hitting the brakes. Black Knights trying to pick his pocket. Send it forward. Picked up by B-Mac behind the plywood. Trying to go cross ice for Lucadello. He hits him. Lucadello trying to split the D. Sending forward. Loose change picked up by Kim. Left dot. Low Johan. Fires one low. Stick save out front by the goaltender, who's going to fall on top of it and smother it. And we're going to get a whistle. And they're trying to smack each other around in front of the net there. Referee blowing the whistle. As McMurray defending himself at 10:18 to go here in the first. Phantoms stand pat on the lineup. McMurray heads to the slot. Lucadello heads over to the half wall. Kim at the faceoff. Stamper and McRae left and right. Faceoff won by the Black Knights. Going to be McMurray in the forecheck there. And the Black Knights swing it off to the far side. Looking for the stretch play. Trying to go up in the air it goes. Offsides is going to be the call, as he was inside the zone by a couple of feet. And that should go all the way down. Referee picks it up. They're going to place it just outside the zone, right in front of the Knights bench. Phantoms complete the line change. Headed out there now is going to be Kerwick at center. DeNormandy and KO are your wingers, flanking Kerwick on the right and left. And Stamper McRae left to right on the blue line. Black Knights win the faceoff, pushing it up here towards Stamper. Right wing side, coming across top of the right field, trying to toe drag Stamper, no goal. Bronson got a piece of it. Down behind the net, picked up by the Black Knights. Sent it out to the left point in front of the Phantom benches. Coming over is the Normandy, behind the net. Bouncing puck directed away by Junior. Right in front of Junior, he's going to smother it. And we're going to get a whistle at 9:46 to go here in the period. And a face-off goes to the left wing circle. To the right of Junior's blocker. KO in the slot. Kerwick at center. DeNormandy on the right wing. It's going to be Maldonado and Zale on the blue line. DeNormandy trying to muscle it forward. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick to KO. KO picking up. He's got Kerwick on his right. One back checking on Brandon. Picked his pocket. Is going to be the Black Knights. Sent over here to Maldonado. Picked up by the Knights. Trying to chip it past Diego. No go as Diego stuffs it. Send it up to Brandon. KO. KO to Kerwick. Kerwick collapsed on by two. He trying to push it forward. He couldn't get a handle on it. Black Knights strong on their sticks. As coming in as Diego trying to push it back inside the zone. Gets it over to Kerwick. He's got KO left wing circle. Couldn't get it to him. Kerwick slashes at it. No call. And it's going to be the Black Knights one-on-one in front of Zaire. By left side. Coming across. Max going to poke check it. Picked up by Diego. Diego's got KO. Sends it past him over Brandon's stick. And here comes Kerwick on the forecheck now. On the far side is the Normandy. Regrouping is going to be the Knights. Backing up is Maldonado. Zaire stuffs it in front of the penalty boxes, but he gets the loose change, and it's 2-on-1 in front of Maldonado. Left dot, fires a shot blocker, save directed by Junior in the left wing corner. Max gets to it, bouncing puck up in the air, a little Gorbatenko flip into the hands of Brandon KO. KO over to Normandy, off his stick, picked up by the Knights, going right back the other way. Picked up by Bronson. Stamper inside his own zone. Headmans it over to KO. Brandon makes a move with the blue line, poke checked away by the Black Knights. Loose change collected by Kerwick at center. trying to kick it to himself. He does. Looking to go cross ice for Turles. Intercepted by the Black Knights, but off of Turles' shin guards. Looking for Kerwick in front of the net. Rebound and knocked away by the Black Knights. And trying to send it out of the zone towards Bronson Stamper. Stamper going to pick it up and curl around at center. Makes his move to his forehand. Cutting back up here to the near side along the boards. Makes a move around the forwards. It's going to be Stamper in a 3-on-2 with Turles on his right. Kerwick behind him. Bronson fires one low. Stick save directed back in the left wing corner. Backing up is Stamper. Turles on the forecheck out towards Monaco. Monaco keeps it at the blue line. Sends one up off the glass down in the right wing corner. It's going to be Kerwick and Turles on the forecheck now. Backing up is Kerwick. Here comes Brandon Kao. Sent over here to the near side. Monaco comes trucking in. McRae picks him up top of the right circle. Looks to fire a shot. Saved by Junior. Picked up by McRae. Down behind the net. Hit by Monaco. Back behind the net. Cycling for McRae. Over here to the near side. Picked up by the Rock. Shopped over to the net. And to the far side it goes. 7:44. Backing up is Turles. In comes Kerwick. Knocked away by Kerwick. Chip past Monaco. Down behind the goal line. Kerwick going to pick him up. Looking to the near side, left to right. Here comes the Black Knights. Right wing side hash marks. Monaco and McRae battling it out in front of the net. High right point. Picked up by the Black Knights in front of Monaco. McRae comes over to the Rock. Fires a shot. Knocked down by Junior. Into the left wing corner. Picked up Kerwick coming in. Over here to the right wing corner. Monaco comes trucking in now. Cut off by the Black Knights. Intercepted by Kerwick. Off his stick for the Black Knights. Come back towards the net. McRae's got him timed up. And it's out to Turles. Turles over to Kao. Kao pushing it across blue line. Trying to make a move. He does, but he lost it off his stick. Trying to chip it in towards Turles. Turles left wing dot. Fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given. It's 7:01 to go here in the first period. Phantoms look a little struggle there to get out of the zone. Once they did, they created a little bit of an opportunity and get the much needed line change in. Face off back in the offensive zone for the Purple People Eaters dressed in all white here this morning. Your lineup out there now is Turles along with Cushman and Seitzinger up front. Seitzinger in the slot. Turles heads to the half wall. Zaire and Maldonado left and right on the blue line. Cush tries to send one to the net. It's knocked away by the goaltender. Picked up by the Black Knights trying to break it out on the far side. Here they go. Send it across the ice. Right in front of their own blue line. It's 1-on-1 in front of Zaire here in front of the blue line right side. Comes across in the right wing corner. Knocked away by Max. Picked back up by the Black Knights who sent it off to the left wing corner. Maldonado on a foot race. Maldonado gets to it. Ties it up. Trying to push him off it. Chip past Cushman here to the near side. Nobody got to turn the clock on there, sports. It's 7:01. It's been 7:01 for about 10-15 seconds. Turles picks it up. And they finally get the clock going. Back in the hands of Cushman. Cushman towards Seitzinger. Blocked by the Black Knights coming the other way. Poke check by Turles. Hanging on to it is going to be the Knights. Right side coming across towards there. Over the back end. Intercepted centering pass to Maldonado. Over to Turles. Turles over to Seitzinger. Nate across center now. Wide right in front of the Knights bench. Tries to make a move to the middle. Collapsed down by two. And the Knights regrouping. Going cross ice in front of Stamper. Poke check by Bronson. 1-on-1 in front of the Rock. Top of the right circle. Looks to go to it. Monaco gets to it. Firing it wide left. Out to the far side for Seitzinger. Seitzinger trying to muscle it out of the Phantom zone. He does. Picked up by the Black Knights at center, regrouping. Here they're coming the other way. Met by Monaco right at the blue line. Going to put him into the wall. Puck goes behind the net in the left wing corner for Stamper. Stamper going to pick it up, sends it back over here to Monaco. Monaco here on the near side. Pushes it up towards McMurray. B-Mac goes out to Cushman, just off of Cushman's stick. Coming in is Seitzinger. Trying to stand him up. He does. Cushman goes down. He blows a tire right in front of the penalty boxes. Cushman from his knees sends it over to Neat Dog. Picked off by the Black Knights. Coming in is going to be B-Mac. Makes a move around B-Mac. 1-on-1 in front of the Rock. Looks to fire a shot. Rocco gets a piece of it off his shin guards. His knuckles spinning dime in the left wing corner. Stamper coming out. High left point. Coming over is B-Mac. Monaco's got him tied up. Loose change for Cushman. Threw it right into the slot. Coming in is going to be Monaco along with the Black Knights. Monaco tried to slam right at the boards. He does. Gets over to B-Mac. Pitching in is going to be the Black Knights against McMurray. McMurray wins the battle with Cushman. Cushman to Seitzinger on his own at 5:35 to go. Nate trying to get to it. He's got 4 red jerseys all over him. Phantom's unable to get anything going here. Blown up is going to be McRae. We're going to get a penalty here. Too many is going to be the call on the Phantoms at 5:25, a bench minor. And the Phantoms will be shorthanded. Going to serve the penalty is going to be Nate Seitzinger at 5:25 on the bench minor. Resulting in a penalty kill, folks. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents. McRae sends one out of the zone over the stick. No icing of the defenseman. And it's going to be DeNormandi and Lucadello up front. It's going to be McRae and Zaire are your blue liners. And here comes the Black Knights on the near side. Looking to break it out, stretching it out towards McRae. McRae kicked it down right there at center. Bouncing puck is loose for Double D. Knocked off the puck by the Black Knights coming inside the zone in front of Zaire. Madam gets back on the defensive side of it. Regrouping is going to be the Black Knights. Top of the right shoulder coming over to Normandy. Sends one to the net. Bouncing puck. Tipped by the forward. Trying to get the loose change on McRae, or on Junior. At 4:56 to go here in the period. 1:01 to go on that Dunkin' Donuts penalty kill. Face-off goes in the right wing circle to the left of Junior's glove. Taking the face-off is going to be de Normandy. In the slot is Lucadello with Zaire. McRae down in the right wing corner trying to send one out of his own. Intercepted by the Black Knights as they set up their power play. Top of the right circle. Coming back over here. Right dot comes in. Deep angle shot. Glove saved by Junior. No rebound given. At 4:43 to go here in the period. 49 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. And a face-off once again from the right wing circle to the left of Junior. As long as they keep the Black Knights power play taking deep angle shots, Junior going to smother those with no problem. Taking the face-off now is going to be Cushman. His partner out there is going to be Double D. It's going to be Zaire and McRae still on the blue line. Zaire going to work in the left wing corner with Cush. On the far side, Cushman kicks it up to the blue line. Intercepted by the Black Knights. Chipped over to Normandy's stick. High slot, right side coming in, right hash marks. Looks to fire a shot. Off the shin guards of McRae, down behind the net of Junior. Looks to go the other way, cut off by McRae. Fanning on the catch, receiving that pass, looking for the one-timer on the Devil's door. Cushman giving a chase now. Come back down behind the net. Going to the left dot. Ovi's spot, no go. Fanning on the one-timer. Black Knights go back over to the right point. Out towards the Normandy. Going right back into the corner. 15 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Zaire into the left corner. Black Knights try to send one to the net, looking for the tip-in one-timer, no go. Here comes Cushman. Cushman, right hash marks, trying to push it out of his own. He does, and the Black Knights are going to have to regroup as that penalty kill is over. We're even strength. Coming in is going to be Zaire. Look to take the deep angle shot across. Fanning on the far side tip is going to be the Black Knights. Makes him move around McRae here in the right wing corner. Hanging on to it is going to be the Black Knights trying to go off the right post. No go. McRae forces him to go to the outside. Out to the left point. Coming over is the Normandy. Sent right back behind the net. Swinging off here to the near side at 3:33 to go here in the period. Coming in is McRae. High in the slot. Two guys in for the Black Knights. Trying to make a move around Junior. Just missing his Junior on his glove. Trying to smother it. Back over left wing hash marks on the far side. Coming down to the corner for Zaire. Zaire got a piece of it. Puck is loose in the slot. Tied up by McMurray as the puck trickles down by Junior at 3:19. McMurray comes in, finishes a body check on him. Sent it over to the far side for Normandy in a foot race. Couldn't get to it. Chipped in the left wing corner for Cush. Cush going to pick it up. Chips it over to Normandy. Pinching in hard is going to be the Black Knights. Off to the left point. Out top of the left circle. Cushman giving chase. Knocked away by Cush. Hanging on to it's going to be Black Knights. Try to center pass. No goal. Knocked away by Cush behind the net for McRae. McRae tied up. Sends it over to Cushman. Active sticks by the Black Knights. Cush try to get to it. Sent towards the net. Junior's going to smother. Puck is loose in front. And we're going to get a whistle as number 98 trying to dig it out there. And then he backs up real quick because I don't think he wanted to get murdered in front of the net. At 2:51 to go here in the period. Face off back into the right wing circle. And the Phantoms get the much needed line change. Out there now is going to be B-Mac along with Johan Kim and Nico Lucadello. Blue liners are going to be Stamper and Monaco. Sent over here to the near side by Stamper, pinching it hard to be B-Mac. Beat to it by the Black Knights. B-Mac knocked it down. Puck and knuckling towards the blue line. Couldn't get it out. Into the right wing corner it goes. Picked up by Monaco. Monaco comes in on the offensive side of it. Picks it up by Stamper. Stamper headmans over to B-Mac. Good breakout. Here comes McMurray. McMurray up across center now. Wide left. He's going to chip it in, but it's cut off by the Black Knights before he can get it up off the boards, using Bob as his extra attacker. Bronson Stamper makes the play inside the zone for Lucadello. Lucadello collapsed down by two. Backing up is going to be Stamper now. Stamper goes cross ice for Monaco. Inside the zone, Rock lost it off his stick. He's got one on him. Monaco comes down in the left wing corner, hits the brakes, and gives a little hesitation. Try to send one over here to the near side. Left right wing hash mark picked up by McMurray. McMurray sends one out of the zone. And it's going to be B-Mac or Kim and Lucadello on the forecheck now. Over to the far side, Stamper cuts it off. It's going to go inside the zone in front of the Phantoms benches. Monaco chips one right over, stamps it right to Monaco. Monaco up to McMurray. And McMurray at 1:53 across the blue line left side. Comes in, tries to drop it for Kim, hangs onto it. Bottom of the left wing circle. Defense goes for a line change. B-Mac down behind the net. He's met by two. Over to Kim. Kim's got Lucadello on the Devil's door. Kim fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender out to the left point. Coming in is Maldonado. Out of the zone it goes. He's going to have to regroup at 1:37. Trying to throw it right back to the way. Intercepted by the Black Knights in front of Maldonado. Wide right. Maldonado stuffs him. Sends it to the slot for Stamper. Stamper kicks it out. Or Zaire kicks it out towards B-Mac. B-Mac pushing it up the ice with Kim on his left. Maldonado in tow is high F3. B-Mac fires a shot wide right over the glove into the right wing corner. Coming in now is going to be Johan Kim. Kim knocked it loose. Puck is slammed out of the zone by the Knights for Zaire. Zaire goes D to Maldonado. Maldonado with a little bit of time and space. Gets inside the zone. Top left circle. Hacked at. Picked up by Johan. Johan sends the one-timer across for B-Mac and saved by the goaltender. Black Knights pushing it over here to the near side. McMurray chipped it loose. Picked up by Maldonado. He's going to go a little sauce across to Zaire. Zaire goes right back up the way, cross ice for McMurray. McMurray up the ice with 54 seconds. B-Mac over to Kim. Kim across the blue lines, got KO on his right. Johan got a fire one across to Brandon. And it was knocked loose by the Black Knights before Brandon could get a piece of it. Stepping in is Cush. Loose change, swatted away by Kim, picked up by Cushman, who's going to send it in the left wing corner. Intercepted by the Black Knights. Stepping up is Maldonado. Knocked it up into the air. Battle here on the near side, cut off by Maldonado. Black Knights going to muscle it in and out of the zone by Maldonado, pushing it back the other way. Black Knights send it into the zone, poke check by Maldonado to Cushman, and Cushman going to send it down. That's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 20.6 seconds to go here in the period. And a face-off in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Knights. Your blue liners out there are going to be Stamper and McRae. Up front, it's going to go KO, Cushman, and Seitzinger. Black Knights win the face-off to the right point. Looks to fire one quick. Blocked by Stamper in the left wing corner. 15 seconds ago. Seitzinger backing up out towards Cushman now. Chip past Stamper underneath the net. Here to the near side. Giving chase. McRae holding on to a guy. Here comes Cushman. Right dot. Coming over. McRae fires a shot. Puck is not in. And it finally went in now as it went off the post. At 3.7 seconds to go here in the period. It went off the left post and in. Looks like number 34 got it for the Black Knights. 3.7 seconds to go, number 34 on the score sheet, and it's 2-0. Here as we're finishing out the first period. It's KO, Cushman, and Seitzinger up front. Monaco and Zaire are your blue liners. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Black Knights 2 and the Chicago Phantoms 0 as we head to our first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensenville, Illinois. Mama Maria is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensenville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks. And one of our player spotlights for today, Keegan Kerwick. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. You're starting a lineup for the Phantom second period. Tourless, Kim and Seitzinger up front, Zaire and Monaco from left to right on the blue line. 15 minutes on the clock as Junior is still 10 in the net. On the far side, Phantoms are now working from the left to right on the radio. It is in the defensive zone now. Here to the near side, left wing corner, tipped by Monaco. Here to the up towards left wing half wall. For Seitzinger, no go, picked off by the Black Knights who sent one in front of the blue paint. On the far side, Zaire gets to it, headman's over to Tourless, trying to muscle it out of zone. It's kept in by the Black Knights. Picked up here to the near side, far side for Kim. Kim spins back and gets it over to Tourless, but it's picked up by the Black Knights first. Curling back around towards the boards, makes a move around Tourless, cut off by Johan Kim, thrown over the stick of Zaire down in the right wing corner, picked up by Monaco. Monaco coming around, sends over to the far side. It's Monaco versus two, chopped it loose for Kim. Kim patiently waits, now cuts back. Good patience by Johan. He's going to send one up off the dash of boards towards Tourless. Tourless trying to push it forward towards the blue line to Seitzinger. It's Seitzinger in a foot race, chipped away by the Black Knights, going right back the other way. Phantoms unable to get any kind of offensive pressure right now into the left wing corner. Monaco backs up, left wing half wall cut off by Kim. Coming over to Zarok, set one towards the front of the Junior by the Black Knights. And they pick up the loose change here on the far side. making a move around Zaire. Fires one right into the glove of Junior as he makes the save at 13:51 to go here in the second period. And a face-off to the right wing circle now in the offensive zone for the Black Knights on the far side to the left of Junior. Phantoms go for the line change. It's going to be B-Mac, Kerwick, and Lucadello up front. It's going to be Maldonado and Stamper on D. Maldonado goes to the slot with Lucadello. Stamper down in the I formation. McMurray on left wing towards the half wall. Stamper gets over to B-Mac. B-Mac up to Kerwick. Kerwick trying to push it forward. He does. Trying to make it with the blue line. He gets inside the zone. Picked up by Lucadello, left half wall. The left hash marks inside of the slot. Kerwick's going to send it behind the net. Lucadello goes down, and it's picked up by the Black Knights here on the near side. Lucadello on the forecheck. Picked up by McMurray on the right wing half wall. B-Mac battling out versus two. Blocked off by Lucadello. Picked up by the Black Knights on the far side. Thrown away by the Black Knights all the way down. That's going to be an icing if it gets there. Maldonado comes trucking in. Stamper going to work. And that's going to be an icing at 13:21 here in the period. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off goes back here to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Purple People Eaters. And the Phantoms stand pat. McMurray going in to take the face-off. Kerwick goes the right wing. Lucadello in the slot. Lucadello comes chicken in, but the Black Knights picked it up. It's Stamper and Maldonado trying the high cross-ice pass collected by Stamper. Stamper to Lucadello. Knocked away by the Black Knights. Picked up by Bronson at center ice. Bronson goes down. Picked up here on the far side in front of the Phantom benches by B-Mac. B-Mac over to Kerwick. Kerwick trying to get it inside the zone. He couldn't. Loose change collected by Maldonado and neutral ice. Maldonado goes to Stamper. Stamper clicking it out to the far side quick. It's going to be B-Mac in front of the Phantom benches. Now far side, trying to toe drag in the left wing corner. Picks it up. Kerwick on the far side. Rebound on front of the net. Picked up, just missing on his Lucadello. And here comes the Black Knights the other way in front of Zaire and McRae. Wide left. McRae coming in. Moves a move around B-Mac. B-Mac knocked it free as he made a move around McRae. McRae sends it forward to Kerwick. Here comes the Phantoms in a 2-on-2 with back checkers. Kerwick comes across the blue line, hits the brakes. Looking to go in the middle. Toe drag off. Knocked away by the Black Knights. Swatted away by B-Mac. Back across the blue line, in front of Zaire, makes a move around McMurray. Murray gets a piece of it, slows it up, firing a shot, blocker down by Junior. Coming in as McRae, couldn't get a piece of it. In front of the net, Junior's going to smother it. We're going to get a whistle. Kerwick going to work here. Didn't like the fact that the Black Knight tried to take a second look at Junior. At 12:18 to go here in the second period. Phantoms go for the line change. It's going to be KO along with DeNormandy going to flank Cushman. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Stamper. Stamper heads to the slot. Monaco down in the I formation. Face-off drop quick there by the referee. Phantoms weren't even in position. Picked up by the Black Knights. Backing up as DeNormandy. Fires a shot. Knocked away by Junior's glove into the right wing corner. Stamper hits the brakes and he flies right by. Stamper to Monaco here on the near side. Monaco up here to Cush. Cush pushing it up the ice. He's got KO on his left. Cushman one hands it up the ice, trying to send it in. Picked his pocket is going to be the Black Knights. DeNormandy gets a piece of it, sends one to the net, just missing Brandon KO on the far side. Chipped out of the zone towards Stamper. Out of the zone, it goes in front of the penalty boxes. It's one-on-one in front of the walk, in front of DeNormandy. Look to go sauce across, blocked by Double D, trying to pick his pocket is KO. Back in the left wing corner, blocked away by Junior. Back to the left side. Shot blocked by Monaco. Down behind the goal line, going D to D underneath, or back out to the slot. Coming over as a Rock. Shot blocked off of Rocco skates. Rocco gets another piece of it. Here to the near side, Monaco, a shot blocking machine right now. Out to Cushman. Cushman to DeNormandy. It's DeNormandy and KO in a 2-on-2 with a back checker. Cushman trailing high F3. Down. Fires one low. Rebound off the right post into the corner. Picked up by the Black Knights right to left. Out to the far side. Thrown away by the Black Knights on a stretch pass. Over to the far side, he got behind Maldonado. Maldonado gets to it, sends one forward. Rebound out front, saved by Junior, and he saves the rebound at 11:09. Makes a move, Maldonado picks his pocket. Maldonado pushing it up, right hash marks far side, trying to kick it out of the zone, cut off by the Black Knights, knocked loose by Cushman. Ball thrown out of the zone by Maldonado, picked up by Brandon KO. KO with Cushman in tow, makes a move wide right, pop free for Cush. Cush cuts back, right circle, tried to fire a shot. Black Knights got a piece of it into the left wing corner out towards Double D. Thrown towards the Phantom benches, 3-on-2 versus Maldonado and Zaire. Wide right it goes, top of the right circle, sauced across over towards Maldonado. Picked up by the Black Knights in the left wing corner. Diego pins him in. Coming in is Cushman for support. Cush gets to it, swings it off to the far side. It's going to trickle towards the Black Knight benches and out of the zone, all the way into the offensive zone for the Phantoms here to the far side. Black Knights come try to make a move around to Normandy. He does, over to center ice. Going right back as they regroup to the far side. Chipped it past KO. Coming in towards Zaire, right side in front of the Black Knight benches. Intercepted by Cushman, knocked away by the Black Knights. Coming in is Maldonado. Puck is loose in the right corner behind Junior. And Maldonado sends it over to KO. KO trying to get it over to Cushman. No go. Picked up by the Black Knights. Giving chase is going to be Zaire. Fires one wide left of Junior into the right corner off the back of the net. It's going to be Zayer or Cushman going to work down the left wing corner. Maldonado in front of the net, tying a guy up. Knocked away by Diego in front of Junior. He's going to pick it up. Number 10, left to right. Sends it over to the far side for Brandon Kao. Kept in by the Black Knights. Poke check by Diego. Trying to fire one-timer. Pad save by Junior. Back into the right hash mark. Switch to fire one low. Shot blocked by Zayer. Picked up here on the near side for Diego. Diego sends it over to Brandon off his skates. Coming in is going to be Cushman. Cushman knocks the boy down. Coming in is Brandon Kao to cut him off. Phantoms are in need of a line change. Zayer down behind the corner, right wing side. Coming in is Max, backing up is Maldonado. Maldonado makes his way out there, out towards the Normandy, firing a shot off the post. Junior doesn't see it. Loose change collected by the Phantom, sent out here towards Seitzinger, kicking it out of the zone. Phantom still unable to Nate, pushing it inside the blue line there, right across it. Black Knights get it out, but back in the hands of DeNormandy. DeNormandy, as the Phantoms run into each other, is picked up by Bronson Stamper, who's going to send one in the left wing corner, and the Phantoms get the much needed line change. Black Knights send it over here to the near side. Backing up is Monaco. Cut off by Turles right in front of the blue line. Knocked free by Johan. Johan curls back around here to the near side. Makes a move with the blue line. Cuts across high slot. Coming in. Right circle. Left wing circle rather. He's got Seitzinger in front of that. Trying to get it to Turles in the slot. Coming in is Monaco. Monaco fires the backhand shot. Just wide right down behind the goal in for Johan. Kim and Seitzinger going to work in the far corner. Johan getting on the defensive side of trying to slow it up. Kept in by Stamper. Picked up by Johan in front of the Phantom benches. Black Knight's going to send one out. Here they're coming on the far side. One-on-one in front of Monaco. Thrown towards Stamper and Seitzinger. Monaco going to pick him up left wing side. Thrown across the high slot. Knocked away by Turles. Down towards Stamper in front of the net. Over to the far side for Nick. Pitching in is going to be the Black Knights. Torrin fired a shot. Knocked down by Monaco. And it's chipped in by the Black Knights at 8:17 to go here in the period. Looks like it was redirected. Number 24 on the scoreboard. It's 3-0, folks. Back out to center ice you go. Lucadello along with B-Mac flanking Cushman. Blue liners are going to be Maldonado and Zayer. Chip towards Cush in front of the penalty boxes. Cush sends one in. Tipped by the Black Knights into the left wing corner. McMurray on the forecheck. McMurray going to pick his pocket. He does. Hitting the brakes. He's got two on him. B-Mac strong on his stick. Kicked to himself. Here comes Lucadello. Lucadello trying to chip it back to B-Mac. Here to the near side for Cushman. Cushman going to backhand one forward. Picked off by the Black Knights. Thrown past Lucadello here to the near side. Backing up is going to be Maldonado, but he kept it into the hands of Cushman. Cushman in a high slot. Sends one to the net. Pad save in the left wing corner by the goaltender. Coming in is Lucadello. Knocked down at the half wall by Cush. Going to send it right back to the way. Intercepted by the Black Knights. Poke check by Cush. Picked up by Nico. Nico left half wall now. He's taken down. No trip as the stick was between the kid's legs. And it's sent behind the net here to the near side. 7:28. Here comes Cushman on the back check. Thrown across ice in front of Zayer, one-on-one on the far side, just across the Phantom line. Bouncing puck, top of the right circle, comes through his B-Mac. Maldonado sends him right out of the zone towards Lucadello. And going to be Lucadello on the forecheck. Black Knight's going to regroup right in front of center. Going right back the other way, left wing side. Coming in is McMurray, sent towards the net, intercepted by Maldonado. Maldonado, McMurray got his pocket picked. Chip loose in the left wing corner, coming down towards Junior, over Junior's mask. Into the right corner it goes as it went over the crossbar. Zayer sends one out towards B-Mac. B-Mac with Lucadello on his left. B-Mac makes a move across the line. High left, fires one low. Stick save directed behind the net. Coming in is Lucadello on the forecheck. Phantoms go for the line change. And now they're backing up. We get a little pressure on it. Go cross ice. Stepping up is going to be Monaco. Knocked it free. And it's picked up by Bronson Stamper. Stamper in front of the blue line towards the Black Knight benches. Trying to muscle it forward. Picked off by the Black Knights. Bouncing puck. Kicked loose by Monaco. Monaco going to send one towards the benches. Right out of the zone for Lucadello. It's Lucadello going to chip one into the left wing corner, and the Phantoms get a line change. B-Mac on the forecheck now. Here to the near side. Brady on the forecheck. Pushes him out here to the near side. Backhand pass, trying to touch it forward. B-Mac trying to pick his pocket. Pick up by Stamper. Stamper looking for the cross ice pass for DeNormandy. DeNormandy going to work down the left wing corner. McMurray in front of the net. Here comes Keegan Kerwick. Pinching in hard is going to be Monaco. Chip past the rock. Out of the zone in a 2-on-1. Here they're coming across in front of Stamper. Wide right. Coming in centering pass. Blocked by Stamper. Loose change picked up by Kerwick. Monaco goes down in the right circle. He gets hammered there, and he's going to take his time and get up there. Down behind the net for Bronson Stamper. Stamper going to chip it in the right wing corner. Coming down low is B-Mac at 5:51. B-Mac slams one towards the right point. Kept in by the Black Knights. Sent in, but it's intercepted by McMurray. McMurray trying to go cross ice for DeNormandy. He gets a piece of it. Knocked loose by the Black Knights. Here they're coming the other way. In front of Stamper. High left side. Left circle. Looks to fire a shot. Monaco had him tied up in front of Junior. No tip going. Out here to the far side point. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray makes a move. Toe drag, try to chip. He sends it inside the zone. Left wing corner. It's 2-on-1. Can Kerwick get the spinning dime puck? And he let up on it, folks. Keegan needed to go at that one hard. He didn't. And it's over here to the near side. It's going to be McRae. McRae put a stick on it, knocked it free at 5:15. Out of the zone it goes by the Phantoms. All the way down, no icing, waved off. And it's going to be Brandon Ko on the forecheck into the left wing corner. Brandon forced him to go up the ice with it out towards the Normandy. Makes a move around double D. It's McRae and Stamper 1-on-1. 2-on-2 rather. Poke tucked away by Zaire. High left side. Coming across is going to be McRae. Knight's going to work. Send it down behind the goal line. Releasing now. Zaire goes back. Chipped into the left wing corner for McRae. McRae here on the near side trying to backhand one towards the Normandy at the left wing half wall. Intercepted by the Black Knights. First high slot shot. Fired in and saved by Junior at 4:41 to go here in the period. And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for the Black Knights. And the Phantoms go for the line change. Face-off in the right wing circle, I'm sorry folks, to the left of Junior. Out there now is going to be Johan Kim along with Turles and Seitzinger. Turles tried to send one out of the zone. He does a couple of times right into the hands of the Black Knights, and they kicked it right back in. It's Maldonado and Stamper and your blue liners. Out to the slot for Nate. Nate going to touch one forward to Turles. Turles at center, holds onto it. Goes back for Seitzinger. Seitzinger across the blue line. That's offsides as Turles was well inside the zone there at 4:19 to go. And we'll get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of us. It's Maldonado and Stamper are going to be the defensemen. And it'll be Zeitzinger and Cushman now flanking Johan Kim at 4:19. Just behind the plywood, Johan wins the face-off cleanly back to Maldonado. Maldonado going top left circle inside of his own zone. Coming behind the net of Junior. 2 on Maldonado. Trying to make a move on it. Gets over to Cushman. Cushman out to Kim out to Cushman. It's Cushman, Kim, and Seitzinger. Cushman makes a move inside the zone. Trying to get in the slot. Sends one into the right wing corner for Nate Doug. Nate over to Kim. Kim's got it here. Reversing the ice. To Kim. Looking for the one-timer up front for Seitzinger. There was a couple of Black Knights went down there. One of them slow to get up. Cushman picks it up. Left wing hash marks. Sends one to Seitzinger. Back in the hands of Johan. Johan curls back around. He's got the points open. Kim back down behind the goal line. Seitzinger 10-1 in front of the net. Tied up by the Black Knights. Here to the left wing corner. And it's going to be trying to sauce it out of the zone. It was fanned on. It's going to be Black Knights 1-on-1 in front of Maldonado. Maldonado closing it. Looks to fire the clapper. Fires one wide right as it went off of Maldonado's shin guards into the corner for Johan Kim with 3:28 to go here in the period. Johan sends it into the left wing corner here to the near side. Maldonado lost his stick, had to pick it back up, picks up the loose change and gets it back in the hands of Johan. Johan sends it out far side for Cushman. Cushman chips one out of the zone, and it's going to be picked up by the Black Knights on the regroup. Pulling it back at Seitzinger on the forecheck right in front of us now. Across the blue line, sent it back in by the Black Knights, all the way down behind the net of Junior. Left to right. Stamper picks it up, hits the brakes, and lets him fly right by, trying to chip it over to Maldonado. Met by the Black Knights. They were trapping left and right off the net. Picked up by Cushman. Going to send one forward to Cook. Johan kept in by the Black Knights. Bouncing puck towards the net of Junior. Into the left wing corner at 2:50 to go here in the period. Firing the one-timer, saved by Junior on the far side. Back in the hands of Johan Kim. Kim over to Cushman. Cush couldn't get it out. He was pinching in on the defenseman. Sent one towards the net. Here to the near side. Seitzinger come all the way across. Black Knights just throwing it across ice, hoping they win a foot race. Down behind the net for Maldonado now. Left to right, the Black Knights controlling in the right wing corner. Top of the right circle, hash marks comes across into the slot. Coming across towards Cushman, backing our Stamper rather. Picked up by the Black Knights, going left eye. Coming over is Johan, got a piece of it. Johan going to tend it towards Junior. Puck is loose in front of the net. Junior with the other save, and finally it's chipped up over the Junior, who was laying down. He had no chance on that one. And it's 4-0, folks. Number 34 with his second goal of the contest. At 2:14 to go here in the second period. It's 4-0. Honestly, folks, I wouldn't expect this game to be 4-0 at this point. I don't believe the Black Knights are that good. But they're showing it right now, aren't they? Out there now is going to be Lucadello, BMAC, and KO. Blue liner is going to be Monaco and Zaire. Monaco is going to take him down into the left wing corner. No call on the penalty. Monaco trips him up once again. Still no call. Into the far side it goes. It's going to be Zaire going to pick it up. Zaire hits the brakes. Top of the right circle. Poke kicked away by the Black Knights. Going cross ice. Coming over is Monaco. Monaco gets a piece of it. And it's to the left wing corner. Is Rocco blocking shots all day today. Right now, 1:46 to go. Monaco gets a piece of it. Takes down the Black Knight. Loose change for Zaire down behind the goal line. Max going to pick it up. Max versus 2. Coming in is going to be Zaire out front in front of Junior. Knocked away by Junior. Another save by Junior. 1:30 to go. Giving chase is Zaire in the left wing corner. Mac's going to tie him up. Here comes McMurray. Over here to the near side. Loose change collected by Lucadello. Lucadello trying to push it forward towards KO. Back inside the zone for the Black Knights. Never really left. And a loose change collected by Max. Max going to head man at the Brandon. Intercepted by the Black Knights. Coming over here to the left point blue line. And in high in front of Monaco. Wide right he's going to go. Poke check by the Rock. Rock knocked it loose back into the right wing corner. Centering pass up front. Knocked down is going to be the Black Knights in front of the net. Knocked away by Luca or BMAC. Sent one towards the net. Intercepted by Monaco. Monaco going to send it in the left wing corner. Hangs onto it now. Backhands one up the dashboard towards Lucadello. Left point. Lucadello couldn't get it out of the zone. And the high left circle coming over. Goes across this for the one-timer. Wide left in front of Junior. It's Monaco left wing hash marks now. Monaco trying to slam one out. He gets one out of the zone towards Lucadello. Intercepted by the Black Knights at neutral ice. And the Black Knights going the other way with 37 seconds to go. Phantoms need a line change here. High right side, going in front of the net. Monaco's got him tied up, takes him down into the left wing corner it goes. Picked up by McMurray. Sent it blocked, pass blocked by Zaire. Back in front of the net, Monaco sends it in the left wing corner. Looking to fire one in the high slot. Fanning on it is going to be the Black Knights. Into the right side, right dot hanging onto it. High point coming over Lucadello. Lucadello ties up, knocks it down. It's loose change picked up by McMurray. It's McMurray along with KO 3-on-2. Trying to fire this BMAC, blocked by the Black Knights. Here they're coming the other way in a 3-on-2 versus Zaire and Monaco. Wide right in front of the Phantom bench, Black Knight bench is firing a shot just in front of Junior. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Black Knights 4 and the Chicago Phantoms nothing as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks. And our second player spotlight for the contest, Blake Cushman. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Pittsburgh Ice Arena in the Steel City. Your starting lineup for the third, Turles, Kerwick, along with Double D. Blue liners are going to be Stamper and Maldonado. Junior still has a net, 15 minutes on the clock. Kerwick across the Blue Black Knight line. And it's picked off by the Black Knights. Turles comes in, left wing hash marks, knocks it free. Kerwick trying to dig it out on the defensive side, trying to muscle it forward, knocked free by the Black Knights. Out towards the blue line they go. Chip past Maldonado. It's going to be Stamper in a foot race now. Left wing corner comes down towards Maldonado, giving chase to Stamper now in the left wing corner. Out in the centering pass, intercepted by Diego. Diego going to send it over to Turles. Turles off his stick out of the zone it goes. Black Knights looking to regroup. Going right back the other way. Cut off at the blue line by Keegan Kerwick. Knocked free by the Black Knights. Maldonado fans on the D-to-D pass picked up by Stamper. Stamper out of his own pass, Kerwick. No icing as it must have gone off of Keegan's stick there at 14-13 to go here in the period. And it's the Black Knights left to right on the far side. Sends one out of the point. Knocked down by Turles first. Turles over to the Normandy. He's got Kerwick in a slot. The Normandy to the bottom of the right circle for Kerwick. Knocked out of the zone by the Black Knights. That puck's going to go all the way down. No icing. Not sure why that was. Not sure that was not icing. The referee on the far side is going to call it icing. The one in the back waved it off. So we're going to take the icing and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 13:54 to go here in the third period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Purple People Eaters. Your lineup out there now will be Kim, Cushman, and Seitzinger. Cush going to take the face-off. Seitzinger goes to right wing. Kim in the slot. Zaire and Monaco are your blue liners from left to right. Referee talking with the coach. Probably asking, why was that an icing when the guy behind you waved it off? And he's probably like, I don't know. Can't really figure it out myself. Out to the right point for Monaco. Monaco going to slam one back behind the net for Cushman. Cushman coming in, 13:47. Cush sends it over to here to the near side for Zaire. And stepping in was going to be the Black Knights forward before Max could get to it. Max keeps it and sends one towards the net. Seitzinger comes in, looking for the second look, but the goaltender smothering it before he can get anything on it at 13:37 here in the third. Faceoff makes its way to the left wing circle now. Lineup stays the same. Seitzinger in the slot, Kim on the half wall, Monaco and Zaire left and right and left. Cushman took your faceoff. At the right point, Monaco backs up now in front of the benches. It's one-on-one. Coming into is going to be Cushman. Sent him to the left wing corner by the Black Knights. Picked up by the Rock. Rock off the back of the net. Didn't get a handle on his feet. He doesn't see it. Picked up by the Black Knights. Fires one across. Blocker saved by Junior. Picked up by the Black Knights. Backing up is going to be Monaco. Zaire in the left wing corner with Cushman. Over here to the near side. Right wing corner. Coming over is Cushman. Look to go back behind the net. Nope. Black Knights hang on to it. Down behind the goal line. Monaco in a foot race into the left wing corner now. Monaco giving chase, ties him up in front of the referee, get out of the way, stripes. Monaco battles it and pushes it forward towards Cushman and takes down two in the process. It's picked up by Seitzinger. Seitzinger across the Phantom line, now towards center, trying to get over to Cushman. Chipped inside the zone, back in the hands of Nate. Nate, top of the right circle, fires one low. Black Knights got a piece of it. Inside the zone it goes, left wing corner for Johan Kim. Johan trying to get it over to Max, hangs on to it, left dot, collapsed down by two. In front of the net, Seitzinger battling it out versus three. Loose change collected by the Black Knights past Cushman. Here they go, 2-on-2 in front of Zaire and Stamper. Wide left in front of the Phantom benches. Going to send one in deep into the hands of the referee. That's offsides, no calls. Referee didn't even see it. 12:25 to go. Black Knights go for a line change. Max Zaire with time and space. Headmans it over to Cushman. Between his legs, he didn't see it. Poke check by Max. Back in the hands of the Black Knights. Right, Hasmarks fires a shot. Saved by Junior. Picked up here the rebound by Cushman. Cushman headmans over to Kim. Kim touches one forward to B-back. B-back pushed it across center, collapsed down by Ford. Loose change back in the hands of Johan Kim. A little bit of back and forth here. Cost top of the right circle for Johan. Cushman high F3. Johan sends it over to Cush. High slot. Cush fires one, and the Black Knights got a piece of it. Here to the near side, it's going to be Black Knights pushing it up 3-on-2 in front of McRae and Maldonado. High right circle, fires a shot. Blocker down by Junior in the left wing corner. McRae giving chase now. Intercepted by Johan Kim on the centering pass. He's going to chip one on his own. Coming back to get it is Kerwick. Kerwick's got B-Mac on his left. Kerwick hanging on to it center ice. Chips one off the backhand in front of the Black Knight bench. He's going right back the other way. Kerwick picks it off before it can get up the boards. It's Keegan going to work. Sends it over to the far side for DeNormany. Near side for DeNormany. Back in the hands of Kerwick. Kerwick fires and blocked by the Black Knights defenseman. DeNormany back to Keegan. Keegan left dot. Poke checked away by the Black Knights. McMurray knocked it free. Top of the left circle. Collapsing on it is Kerwick and DeNormany. Back in the hands of Keegan. Keegan fires one just over the glove in the right wing corner. It goes. Picked up by DeNormany at 11-13. Black Knights send it out to Keegan. Keegan right dot. Fires a shot just into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given at 11:07 to go here in the third period. And that was a good exchange there for the Phantoms. A couple of good shots there. Trying to get one in. Showing some offensive life. Phantoms changing it up on D. Making their way out there is going to be Stamper and McRae. DeNormany, Kerwick, and McMurray on your forwards there. Stamper and McRae left and right. Kept in by McMurray. McMurray and Kerwick going to work. Left wing circle. Over to the slot for DeNormany. DeNormany fires a shot. Just misses wide left in the left wing corner. 10:50 to go. Black Knights trying to stretch the ice. Kept in by Stamper. Stamper, top of the left circle. Takes it, pulls one and fires one wide right in front of the blue paint. Looking for the tip in for DeNormany. DeNormany sends one back behind the net. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick, left wing corner. Couldn't get to it. Reaching out at his hands. Pushing it out of the zone. Kept in by Stamper once again. Picked up by B-Mac. B-Mac headmans it over to Kerwick. Off the stick of the Black Knights in the hands of DeNormany. DeNormany shoots one into the right wing corner. It goes. Kerwick on the forecheck now along with B-Mac. High F3 is DeNormany. Chipped out past B-Mac. One-on-one versus Stamper. Intercepted by McRae at center. McRae muscled off the puck. Picked up by the Black Knights in front of Stamper. One-on-one right dot coming in. Carries it behind the net. Stamper giving chase. Centering pass up front. Fires one over the crossbar into the right wing corner. It's Adam McRae. Sending it over to Kerwick. Kerwick across the Phantom line. Now towards center. Wide left inside the Black Knight zone. Trying to push it in. It's knocked off by the Black Knights. Collected by B-Mac. B-Mac pushed it forward. Picked up by DeNormany. Back to McMurray. McMurray trying to get it up to Kerwick. He does. Kerwick across the Black Knight line. Poke checked away by the Black Knights into the hands of McMurray. Brady, top of the left circle, pushes one forward, sends it over to DeNormany. Knocked loose by the Black Knights. Chip past Monaco. All the way down by Junior. Junior going to send it right back up the ice to Rock. The Phantoms get a line change in. Monaco sends one out, trying to hit. That was going to be DeNormany or Kerwick. And we're going to get offsides and a whistle at 9:27 as you couldn't see it behind the plywood. And we'll get a face-off just outside the zone. Phantoms complete the line change. It's Lucadello, Kim, and Cushman up front. Monaco and Zaire from right to left. Kim wins it back to Max. Max slams one up towards the blue line, kept in by the Black Knights. Max gets to it, sends it out to the point, intercepted by the Black Knights in front of Lucadello. Top of the right circle, sending toward the net. Intercepted by Monaco, sends it into the right wing corner. Down the left corner from Max. Max giving chase, hanging on to it. High left circle, cut off by Lucadello. There's a pick play, no call on the interference. Down behind the net at 9:05 to go. Thrown past Kim in the left corner for Monaco. Monaco gets a piece of it into Johan. Johan curls back around, hangs on, a little puck protection, sends it over to Cushman. Cushman, right circle, back in the hands of Johan. Johan chips it on the far side for Rock. Rock in the left wing corner, far side, digs it out of the boards. Monaco makes a move, sends one up over the glass, out of the zone it goes. That's going to be an icing as it's spinning dime all the way into the right wing corner. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 8:42 to go here in the third. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Junior's blocker. Stamper and Maldonado and D. Cushman, Kim, and Lucadello up front. Cushman the slot with Stamper. Lucadello heads over to the slot too. Maldonado in the left wing circle now. Maldonado makes a move around the forward. Nice play by Diego. Great hands. Sends it over to Lucadello. It's 3-on-2 the other way. Lucadello going to carry it in wide left. Head over to Cush. Left dot. Cush looks to fire one to the net. Stick saved by the goaltender. Coming in is Lucadello trying to get over to Johan. Knocked free by the Black Knights. Picked up by Kim. Kim over to Lucadello. Lucadello slot for Cushman. Intercepted by the Black Knights. Cush on the back check. Got a piece of it. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Cut off by Stamper. Stamper hangs on and muscles it forward towards the Black Knight line. Making a move around Stamper. Here they're coming in a 2-on-1. Maldonado got to go to the left wing circle now. Takes him into the left dot. Hanging on a center pass up front. Got a piece of it. Was going to be Johan Kim. Intercepted by Maldonado in the corner. Here comes Johan. Makes a move around Johan. Right circle now. Coming over right wing hash marks now. Looks to cycle it off. Out to the right point. Pushed out of the zone by Cushman. Picked back up by the Black Knights. Thrown the other way. Kim trying to muscle it forward. And he picks it back up as it was knocked away by the Black Knights. Over to Maldonado. Maldonado goes D to D to Stamper. Stamper hits it hard out to Cush. It's Cush and Kim in a 2-on-2. Across the blue line, Cushman going to work, collapsed down by 3 red jerseys, and here comes the Black Knights the other way at 7:36. Backing up to Zaire and McRae. Zaire on far left in the slot. McRae takes him in the left wing corner. 3 guys in front. Here comes Johan Kim off the back of the net. McRae comes in, blocks it off his skates. Hip chip loose here to the near side for Johan. Johan couldn't get to it. Picked back up by the Black Knights. High slot coming over towards Cushman. In the left wing corner, that shot was fired wide left. And McRae on the back check here out to the point, kept in by the Black Knights, thrown behind the net of Junior here left to right on the near side. 7-11. Zaire goes down as he hits the brakes, takes the Black Knight with him. Johan picks his pocket. Johan sends it over to McRae. High slot, stepping in as the Black Knights fires a shot over Junior's blocker. Kim comes in here to the near side and couldn't get it out. Chip loose by the Black Knights. They're going to go for a line change. Breaking it out is going to be Johan and a pass from Max. Trying to push it up towards Cushman out of the zone. Coming to get it is going to be Lucadello on the offensive side of it. Picked in by the Black Knights. Here they go the other way. Splitting the D is going to be the Black Knights. Knocked away by Junior. And he sends it over to Lucadello. And it's going to be 3-on-2 with McRae. Lucadello goes for a change. Johan Kim comes in. Offside is going to be the call. No call. Makes a move. It's Cushman. Cushman left dot. Couldn't hang on to it. Murray goes to the slot. Monaco making his way onto the ice. On the far side. Sent out of the zone by the Black Knights. Going to be Monaco in a foot race. 2-on-1 versus Monaco. Wide left coming in to fire the shot. Fanning on is going to be the goal to the forward. He goes down, centering pass into the high slot, picked up by Cushman. Cushman makes a move, trying to one-hand it out into the hands of Monaco. Monaco to Kim. Here they're going 3-on-2. Johan trying to get it to Cushman. Spin back pass cut off by Monaco. Knocked free. It's going to be 2-on-1 in front of Stamper. Wide right he goes. Look to fire one. Saved by Junior. In front here for Monaco. Picked up by BMAC. It's 3-on-2 the other way. He's got the Normandy on the far side. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick to the Normandy, looking to drop pass to Kerwick. No, hang on to it, double D, 5:50 to go. Kerwick in the right wing corner, Monaco high slot, BMAC in front of the net. The Normandy down behind the goal line, sent off here to the near side. It's going to be McMurray on the forward check now. Backing up is Kerwick. Monaco out in the neutral zone. Knocked free by Keegan in front of the blue line at center ice. Picked up by Monaco. It's going to go right back the other way to the hands of Brady. Brady sent one toward the Black Knight line. Intercepted back by the Black Knights. Going cross ice in front of Monaco and Stamper. Sent inside the zone. Into the right wing corner. Monaco in a foot race. Coming down behind the net of Junior. Ties him up. Knocks him off the puck. Here comes BMAC for support. Center pass off of Monaco. Stick bouncing to the top of the left circle. Coming over to the Normandy. Looks to fire one low. Blocked by Stamper at 5:12 to go in the left wing corner. Kerwick sends it over to Normandy. Off of Normandy stick in front of the Phantom benches. Pushed back in by the Black Knights, cut off by Kerwick. Thrown back behind the net. Into the right wing corner, Monaco comes over here inside, slams it out towards McMurray. Kept in by the Black Knights, trying to cut it off with BMAC. High right circle, poke check by Rock. Knifing and missing is going to be Stamper. 4:53 to go. Down behind the net. Coming over is going to be Monaco, trying to make a move around Rock. Here to the near side. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray trying to push it forward. Cut off by Kerwick. Past Monaco behind the net of Junior into the left wing corner for Stamper. Stamper hangs onto it. Try to get the D2D to pass the Rock, who's trying to dig it out of the boards. He does. Headmans into McMurray. McMurray pushing it up with, that's going to be Normandy on the far side. Trying to get it to him. Intercepted by Kerwick. Kerwick across the Black Knight line. Lost it off his stick as he's collapsed on by 2. Trying to get a piece of it. Kept in by Normandy, who fires one off of the back of McMurray. And back in the hands of the Phantoms as McMurray drops it to Maldonado. Maldonado goes D2D to Zaire. He's got the Normandy on the far side. Throws it right up the ice, picked off by the Black Knights. High left side comes in, topless in front of Zaire, firing a shot. Max gets a piece of it into the right wing corner at 4:06 to go. Maldonado giving chase. Chip loose into the right left wing corner for Zaire. Zaire on the far side hits the brakes, sends one off the back of the net. Here to the near side for BMAC. BMAC trying to push it forward. McMurray across the blue line. He's got DeNorman. He couldn't get it out of the zone. Picked up by Zaire. Zaire pulls it back, sends it over to Kerwick. Kerwick goes cross ice for Dom. Dom inside the zone, right wing corner. Black Knights cut him off. Into the right wing corner he goes. And Normandy trying to get a handle on it. He couldn't. Off of Kerwick's stick, it goes out towards the point. Cut off by Maldonado in front of the penalty boxes. Thrown right back in front of the Black zone. It goes. Picked up here by the Black Knights. Cut off by Max Zaire in front of the blue line. Sends it right back up the ice for BMAC. BMAC, McMurray, and Normandy at 3:22. Double D across center ice. Headmans it over to McMurray here to the near side off of Brady's stick, and he's going to drop it back in the hands of Maldonado. Maldonado to Monaco. Monaco pulls it back. Sends it right up the ice to Kerwick. Kerwick off his stick, it goes inside the zone for the Black Knights. Intercepting and going right back the other way. McMurray picks it up at center. It's McMurray along with Seitzinger and Kerwick in tow. McMurray tried to get one through his legs, intercepted by the Black Knights. Cut off here to the near side. Player goes down. Coming in is Monaco. Sends it right back the other way for BMAC. Knocked up in the air. Seitzinger cuts him off. He goes down as they run into each other. Kerwick on the back check now. Nate forced him to throw it up the ice. Poke check by Stamper. Back to Seitzinger. Seitzinger up to Kerwick. Kerwick now across the blue line, wide right, picked his pocket, is going to be the Black Knights. It's going to be Stamper giving chase, now one-on-one in front of Monaco. Hitting the brakes, Monaco poke checks it free here to the near side. Monaco gets the inside position, headmans it over to Kerwick. Kerwick got Seitzinger on the far side, it's Kerwick, Cushman and Seitzinger. Cushman across the blue line to Kerwick. No offsides, back to Keegan. Keegan fires a shot. No rebound given as Seitzinger makes his way to the net. At 2:20 to go here in the third. And the Phantom's going to go for the line change. Out there now is going to be Seitzinger along with Kim and Cushman. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McRae. Face off won by the Black Knights towards the goaltender. He's going to smother it at 2:16 to go here in the period. And we'll do it once again from the left wing circle. Seitzinger on the half wall, Cushman in the slot, Johan taking a face off, Zaire down in the I formation right behind Johan, and McRae was right point. Swung off to the far side by the Black Knights, looking for the stretch play out of the zone. Goes cross ice here. Seen that play before, folks, not just from the Black Knights. That's a favorite of Shattuck St. Mary, as I watched them do that a handful of times to the 16U team. Right in front of the net, saved by Junior. What a save, and nobody knew where the puck was, and Black Knights tried to slam one in off the Junior's left leg, but he saved it again. Back behind that at $1:50 to go. Here comes McRae. McRae hooked up and taken down the right side. Chipped on, knocked down by Adam. Down behind the goal line he goes. Coming in is going to be Cushman. Cushman knocks it free into the left wing circle. Cush blocked it up in the air. Max comes in. Over to Cushman, out to the left point for the Black Knights. Coming over is Cushman. Fires one low. Saved by Junior. Directed in the left wing corner. Max coming in. Picked up here by Cush. Out to the slot for Seitzinger. Seitzinger's got Kim, and he threw it right into the hands of the Black Knights as they come right back the other way in front of Cushman. There's a boy that went down. No penalty call. I didn't see it, folks, but that kid went down hard, and it looked like Seitzinger might have hit him. Intercepted Zaire over to Seitzinger. Seitzinger back to Cushman. Cushman's got Kim on his left. Cush going to carry it across high in the slot. Fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given at 1:06 to go here in the contest, as the Phantoms completed the defensive line change, and Stamper and Monaco making their way out onto the surface. And your forwards are going to be BMAC along with Kerwick and Normandy. Face-off goes into the right wing circle. 1:06 to go here in the period. DeNormandy goes to the slot. Kerwick on a half wall. BMAC at center. Stamper and Monaco left and right. DeNormandy sends one into the net. And it's going to be the Black Knights here to the near side. Pinching in is going to be Stamper. It's going to be 2-on-1 in front of the rock. Backing up is Normandy. High right side, looks to fire a shot. Saved by Junior. Swatted behind the net by Monaco. He didn't quite get a handle on it. He chopped it, but it's picked back up away by the Black Knights. Looking to go across. Sticked away by Monaco. Over to Stamper. Stamper backhands out of his own Jalmerson style. And 44.3 seconds to go here in the period. The Normandy gets a piece of it back into the hands of Rock. Rock makes a move around on left wing, hash marks on the far side, pushing it up the ice. Rushes across, sends it over to McMurray, headman on the near side. McMurray goes right back up the ice towards the Normandy. The Normandy right side into the hands of Monaco. Monaco right half wall now. Down to the right wing corner, giving chase. It's going to be Monaco on the forecheck, putting a piece of it out past Stamper. It went off his stick, it goes. No icing as Bratson got a piece of it. 20 seconds to go here in the period. And he sends it out to the far side. Nice job by Junior. Junior to Normandy. Normandy up the ice for Kerwick. Off his skates it goes into the left wing corner with 10 seconds remaining here in the contest. And the Black Knights trying to go the other way. Intercepted by Monaco. Left point kept in by Monaco to Kerwick. Kerwick looks to fire a shot. Saved by the goaltender. And back in the right wing corner. And that sound is the end of the period. Your final score here at Pittsburgh Ice Arena, the Palmyra Black Knights 4, the Chicago Phantoms 0. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the home team, Palmyra Black Knights, goals are the only thing on the score sheet for them. Number 89 at 13:05 in the first with your game winner. Number 34, he had a pair of them, 3.7 in the first and 2.14 in the second. And number 24 rounding out the goals at 8:17 in the second period. For the visiting Chicago Phantoms, the lone tally on the score sheet, too many men at 5:25 in the first period, served by Nate Zeitzinger. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results. We will see you here, right back at Pittsburgh Ice Arena at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, if you're back in Chicago or anywhere else and you're looking to catch the 14U Chicago Mission take on the Madison Capitals in a top 6 matchup, as the Chicago Mission 14U squad, ranked number 4 in the country, is taking on the Madcaps, ranked number 6, up in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. But you're going to have to catch that one on Live Barn, folks, because I am not taking the Concorde up to Milwaukee and then trying to get back here for the second game. So, once again, thanks for watching. Your final score here in Pittsburgh Ice Arena, the Palmyra Black Knights 4, the Chicago Phantoms 0. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon, folks.